Tiny Space Health, and today we are going to do 3 different sorts of exercises for the core, for beginners. And don't worry, there's no crunches and there's no planks of any form. So come and join me, just standing at first. Grab a mat though, because we need it for the couple of exercises afterwards. But you can grab a mat, you don't even have to stand on it first. We're just going to do some balances, so nice simple ones. Alright, so putting most of your weight on your right leg, or pretty much all your weight on your right leg. Slight bend through the knees, spread the toes. Standing up nice and tall. And then all you're going to do is, first one is just lifting your left leg off the floor. Now if that's too difficult for you, just hold on to something or just tap the toe to the floor. But the ideal thing is we're just going to lift it up here for about 10 seconds. So arms can be out. So let's see if it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. Now just tap it down to the floor. Try to find a drishti point, which is just somewhere on the wall or somewhere that's not moving, to try to just focus on to keep your balance. Turning the hip out. Okay, so we're still balancing on the right leg, turning the hip out and then just lifting the knee up. So try for another 10 seconds if you can. Alright, I'm not going to count it out, I'm just going to be talking to you. So just keeping that knee up. Remember, you can tap it down. Arms are out to make it easier. Okay, that just helps with your balance. It's like someone walking along a tightrope. Okay, so let's go 3, 2, and 1. I'm putting that down. Okay, the third part of this exercise is just bringing that leg to the back. Okay, so we're still on this leg. You can give it a little bit of a break for a second, but we're still on your right leg. So the left leg goes to the back. Now we're not going to straighten it because that might hurt your back a little bit, or it could, but we're just going to bend the leg here, leaning the weight forward just a little bit and bending the leg. Okay, so I'm lifting it up behind me, my knees back a little bit. Arms can be out to the side to keep your balance, but leaning forward just a little bit. Bracing the tummy as you do this is really good for the core. Really, really good for the core. Okay, so if you can have the arms out here or anywhere you like, really. Arms down makes it a little bit harder, but it's a good challenge, okay? So I think I've been talking for about 10 seconds. So we're coming down. Okay, shaking the legs out. So all on the other side. Spreading the toes. Up nice and tall to start off with. Left leg planted. Okay, weight is on that leg. Slight bend in it. Lifting the right leg, lifting up. Holding it at the front. Really trying to focus on staying nice and tall, as if there is a string pulling you up to the ceiling. And try to look at something that's not wobbling. So probably don't look at me for right now because I'm wobbling a wee bit. Yep. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, little tiny break. Go to the second one. Okay, turning the hip out. Remember, you can keep the foot on the floor if you like. Lifting up if you can. Lifting up that leg, holding it out to the side, keeping your balance, looking at a drishti point, or looking at something that's not moving. Putting the foot back down if you lose your balance, and then coming back in. 3, 2, and 1. And just know that sometimes you're just going to feel a bit unbalanced, and it's okay, right? Get better with time. Still weight on that left leg. Let's go the one at the back. Bending, leaning forward just a wee bit, bracing through the tummy and flexing that foot if you can. Bending through the knee, holding the arms out to the side or wherever you like. You can be here. Oops, you can be there if you like. Remember, if you lose your balance, put the foot back down, holding it. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. All right, so that's our first exercise. So if you can do that, that's excellent. Then come and join me down on the floor right now. Here we go. Second one. Okay, so we're down on the floor. Hopefully you've got a mat or you've got a carpeted area or something that's, reasonably comfy for your legs to be on, because we're going to be on our knees a little bit on this one. Oh, actually, the next one. Let's just start with the dead bug. Okay. Okay, second exercise, dead bug. Lying down. And then we're doing it. It's multi-movement one. Okay, so what we're going to do is when you're lying here, you've got a little bit of a arch in your natural spine. So see if you can imprint that down. Push it down towards the floor so your back is flat against the floor. Okay, keeping very conscious of keeping that lower spine down. We're lifting the legs up to tabletop position here, like in Pilates. All right, so as one leg goes out, I'm going to start with the hands up here. So my right leg is going down towards the floor. I'm going to do the easy version, just tapping down. The left arm goes over the head and touches. Then we're swapping. Okay, so left leg touches towards the floor, right arm goes down and touches. So keeping the back flat on the floor, okay, doing that. So right leg is down, tapping if you can, and then coming back up. If you can't tap, that's fine. Okay, if you find, oh, that's far enough, just do that and then bring it back slowly. Nice and controlled. Tapping down if you can, call them tap downs, and then back up and swapping. Down and up. We're going to keep going with this. Now, if you find that's hard enough, stay with it. Otherwise, you can bring the leg pointed, point the toe and kick it right out if you want. That's sort of, I like to call that extended bug, but you don't have to do that. Okay, or you can just straighten the leg a little bit more and tap it out a little bit further if you want. Okay, but up to you. Or straight out and back in. Keep on going, a couple more. So you've got different levels there. Remember your levels? Okay, so we're still going. Left leg is out now, right arm back. Okay, we'll go with, when my right leg goes out, we'll start on the easiest one. So the easiest one is just here. Tapping down with my heel, bringing it back up. Tap down with my heel, bringing it up. Second level, tapping further away. So as you get better at it, you'll be able to do that. I'm not expecting you to do this for 5 minutes, but we're doing quite a few. But it's just do some and then come back in. Level 3s out with not even touching the floor. Extended bug. Yeah. Okay, do 2 more extended bugs. And back up. Out and up. Yeah, good. Hopefully you join me for that in whichever level you like to do. So that's what we call the bug. Okay, really good exercise for the core. Okay, turn on over for our third exercise. All right, so we're going to go in what we call horse position. We're here, so the hands and the wrists are underneath the shoulders, belly button tucked in. My knees are about as wide as my hips, and I'm going to go with nice and flat, hopefully nice and flat back. As you're doing this, try not to look to the side too much, okay? Head is down, bringing the shoulders away from the ears. So don't sort of sink down like this, really push up into it. And from here, you're going to put your right leg, and you're going to push your right leg out. Really push it out, flexing that foot, and then bring it back down to the floor. Okay, go the left leg out, push it away, try to keep it flat, keeping your face facing down towards the mat and back down. You can have your legs in a little bit closer to the middle of the mat if you like, if you find that a bit easier. Kicking that right leg out. Okay, this time we're going to change a little bit. So we're going to bring it in. Bring it in and then kick it out. Okay, back is flat, back is curved here. We're curving it down under and then we're kicking it away and making it flat. I'm not twisting or lifting up too much here. I don't want to do that. I'm doing beginner level. I'm curving and then I'm kicking it away. Okay, bringing it down. We're going to go the left leg. Okay, so the left leg's going out. So starting, kicking out. Okay, as we do it, hold it there for a little bit. Really engage the butt, the glutes. Here we go, bring it in nice and slow, curving the spine, and then kicking it out again. Kicking it out. In we go. In. And we could be inhaling and exhaling, but I'm just keeping it simple. You just do what you feel is right. Just make sure that you're breathing and you're not holding your breath. Kicking that out, holding it there. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down and just have a little break. Just sit back on your heels. All right, we're good? We're going to do it, make it a little bit harder. Okay, so that's your level 1. You're going to do level 2 now if you want. Up to you. Okay, so right leg kicks it out, left arm comes up, reaches out. Okay, so we're really balancing here, but we're working the core. Belly button through to the spine, just pulling it in, and then bringing the leg in, and the arm comes in, curving, and then straightening out. Balancing, and in. If you're new and you can do this, good on you, actually. This is not that easy. Bring it in, curving the spine, and straightening out. When you're doing 3 reps, hold it there, flexing the foot, keeping your balance, stretching that arm out, and bringing it back in. Well done. Let's go the other side. Just 3 of each. Just 3 of each for today. And as you build it up, you can do more. Here we go. So left leg is out. Right arm is out. Just going to hold that balance there. Just holding it. And then bring it in. Bring it in. Arching the spine here. And then kick it out. And arm goes out nice and long. Try to think of really curving your spine here. And then straightening it as you push away. Do 4. Come in. Good. And bring it out. Hold it out. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back. Give your hands a little bit of a break. All right. So that was it. That was our exercises for today. We've got the bout for the core without doing crunches and without doing planks. All right. So we have the balance, and then we have the bug at different levels. And then we have the alternate arm and legs through the horse. Okay, so thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed that, and keep at it, and I'll see you next time.